What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? It's Jelly. I just wanted to do a quick review of my Scorpio alarm system that I installed on the bike. It's got a couple of things. It's got a GPS tracker. It's got a full alarm system, proximity sensor, tilt sensor, start sensor, all the things that a security system, I guess, should have. The more I got to thinking about how easy it is to steal a motorcycle, even if you are going to lock the steering with your key, somebody could just pick it up, and a couple people can just pick it up and throw it in a pickup truck. So this being a bike that a lot of people know, an FC09 people seem to know or do know and like. The greater the chance of it walking away. So I wanted to put the alarm system on. Very easy to install. As you can see, I've got a wire running down to a trickle charger because the alarm system is always plugged into your battery. If the bike sits, it's constantly drawing power, not much power. Every 2 days though, it seemed to be dropping my battery by 10%. Which, it's getting colder now. I'm not going to be riding it every day, so I have it hooked up to a permanently attached trickle charger, and then when I pull in the garage, which I park it right here, when I come in from a ride, I just plug it right in. So it's got a little quick connector. I connect and disconnect, and then I can tuck this in here when I go for a ride, and it doesn't really mess with anything or bother anything. On the other side, I've got the wire tucked in here for my heated gear. So if I want to plug into heated gear, I can just do it right there. And again, wire folds up nice and neat. I don't have to worry about anything. The system came with this remote control. It's got good range, really nice range. You can see it's got a battery percentage time, can show it's disarmed, and that's that shows that the unit itself will beep when the bike beeps when you arm it. Now, a couple problems that I have. The proximity sensor is super sensitive, and I have it turned all the way down so it's not so sensitive, but it's still sensitive enough that if I pull into a parking space in a parking lot next to a car and somebody gets out of that car, about equal the same distance that this car here is to my bike, and somebody goes and walks around, my bike will start beeping. Like, I would prefer to have it not beep until you get pretty much right here. That would be optimal for me, but it seems that the proximity sensor cannot be kind of turned down enough that the distance is too far great even at the lowest setting. So that's something that I don't like. When you arm the system using the arming button, the red arming button, it will arm it without the proximity sensor armed. Okay, so the proximity sensor will be off. So the only way that the bike will alarm is shock sensor by someone hitting it, someone tilting the bike to upright, that will set it off, or somebody trying to start it, and that will set it off as well. Arming it is very simple. You just simply push the arm button if you want the proximity sensor to not arm with it, or you can see this little button here. If you arm it with that button, it will arm it with the proximity sensor on. All right, so we'll arm it without the proximity sensor. This beeps and vibrates, the bike beeps, and you can see maybe it says pry off or per off. That's perimeter. All right, so the proximity sensor is not on. So if I were to go hit the bike, tilt the bike, what have you, it will activate the alarm. I'm not going to activate the alarm. It's 125 decibels. I'm in a garage. I don't have earplugs in. It's super duper loud. It's enough to startle me. When I was rewiring everything and I actually plugged the contacts into my battery, it does a couple quick bursts, and oh my God, it scared the hell out of me. And it scared me at least 5 times. And I knew it was coming. That's how strikingly loud it is. Okay, disarm, just hit the disarm. different tone. This beeps to let me know that it's disarmed, and the little icon there shows that it's disarmed. I'll give you guys a quick demonstration of the perimeter sensor like I was talking about. So I'm going to arm the system with the little button down below. 4 beeps, you know, just notice it doesn't say per off or what have you. So the perimeter sensor is armed. Now this is with it all the way down, the least sensitive setting. Okay, so if I just walk by, it gives you a little warning, and if you don't back away, it will continue to beep. Well, it'll beep like 4 times, and then the alarm system itself will go off. Now if I were to go any closer, it starts beeping. I'll do it from this side so you can see. So it's beeping way over here. So that's all the way down. So again, I can't use it unless I'm parked in, you know, an open space, like a wide open space, where there's no one else around. So kind of defeats the purpose of being able to park in a parking lot with turning the proximity sensor on, because it'll just be going off whenever somebody gets out of their car. So don't really care for that. I don't know if I could maybe shield it in some way to make it kind of duller, but that doesn't work for me. So again, disarm. And that's that. Alright, well, there you go. Just hitting the bike like that, you can see how it goes off, and yeah, it's super duper loud. So that's the shock sensor. Tilt sensor works the same way. Proximity sensor works the same way. Okay, so arm it again. And that's pretty much it. I'll show you underneath the seat what that looks like, what all the wiring looks like. So here is pretty much everything. This is the main control unit. This is what everything plugs into. Underneath, attached to the metal, this is magnetic. Attached to where my seat actually attaches is the GPS sensor. It does receive a signal through the plastic and the foam of the seat. I haven't had any problems with accuracy as far as GPS is concerned. As soon as you start the bike and you go for a ride, it tracks your entire ride. It'll show you on a map everywhere you were, your speed, everything, very, very accurately. And it even has a little Google Maps flyover feature where you can actually, it'll go into Google Maps and it'll fly over the route that you took. Really, really cool to watch. Novelty, yes, but still pretty cool. So again, main control unit. I got all the wires kind of tucked in. It only took 3 wires to hook it up. 2 to the battery, and this blue one here goes to my license plate light. And it's a quick tap. You just screw it onto the whatever wire is for your bike, for your tail light. Not tail light, but your license plate light. And that's how it tells when the bike is on or trying to be started. This is the proximity sensor here. Kind of moved a little bit. So that's the proximity sensor here. And then just the various wires. Everything's all tied into the battery terminals here. I have my TomTom GPS. I've got the heated gear, and I've got the alarm system all going. That's why you see so many things on the terminals. And that's pretty much it as far as the wiring was concerned. Hardest part was really just sticking everything in and making it level and you know, easy to organize, so it wasn't just a complete mess, because you know you don't have much space. Anyway guys, that's it on the Scorpio alarm system with GPS. Oh, I forgot to show you. I got these adjustable brake and clutch levers. They came in finally, and look good against the blue of the tank. So that's going to conclude today's video of the Scorpio GPS and alarm system. If you like the video, please click like. If you're not subscribed, please click subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Take care.